now joined by Alex Morgan. Alex, can you just get us started with offensive explosion for you guys tonight? Just general thoughts on the match today.
I thought tonight was our first complete performance. Obviously the 5-0 scoreline helps, but just starting it off with a goal early in the first half, I felt like we controlled the game from start to finish, and you really just saw another level to our team tonight. And so it was just great momentum with the win earlier this week, and now propelling us into fourth place. We knew this was a huge game for us, and we stepped up big. So I'm just really happy for the team.
All right, we'll now open up the questions. We'll start with Scott, then Melissa.
You guys are now in fourth place. What do you have to do as the team to stay into playoff contention?
Moving forward, we're playing all the right teams to continue to gain points. We're playing teams all over the board, and so we need to pick up those points from the teams who are ahead of us. And today was a perfect example of the team stepping up to do that. I think we just need to continue to play our game, and tonight we executed everything that we talked about perfectly. So it's just making sure the execution's there, because before we kind of lulled in and out of us controlling the game. So we just need to look to continue to ride off this momentum from tonight.
Go to Melissa, then to Mike, then to Shane.
Alex, kind of speak to, the defense on Sky Blue was pretty good tonight, but kind of speak to any holes you guys were able to take advantage of in their defense.
Sky Blue held a pretty high line. I think we were able to expose them on that quite a few times, and I think just our ball movement alone made them unorganized, and we had a lot of different plays to set up goals. It wasn't just the same type of thing. We were down the right, the left, the center. So I think we really shook them up, and their defense is a really good defense, and so is their offense. They usually have high-scoring games, and they come back sometimes from being down 3-0 or whatever it might be. So it was amazing to get a clean sheet as well and see Ashlyn step up in her first game in a long time and get that clean sheet.
So Mike?
Alex, Tom said earlier that the duel between you and Marta, it was going to take time, and now it's starting to show that you guys are a dangerous threat in the league. Can you talk a little bit about that and how much of perfect timing has that kind of come now, especially when you guys are making a playoff push?
Yeah, I feel like me and Marta are finding each other really well. I don't know the stats, but I would say that we probably pass to each other the most. I probably pass her more than anyone else on the team, and vice versa. So that definitely feels good. I feel like I know exactly when she's making a run or when she wants me to stay, not make a run, when she wants me to be a bounce board or whatever it might be. I know which foot to play to, obviously, usually her left foot, me as well. So I feel really good with Marta, and I think you could really tell in the field it's continuing to build. And last game we had a lot of good combinations, but this game I felt like it was just we were on the same page the whole game.
Shane in the back.
Morgan, the passing tonight, probably the best you guys have had all year. Coach says he's been trying to get you guys to realize how good passing can open up this game, and tonight was a result.
Definitely. Our midfield was huge tonight because a lot of times we would get spread and it would break down just through our midfield because our lines were connected. So I think our midfield stepped up big tonight, and we controlled the tempo of the game. Our possession rate was probably pretty high tonight, and this is exactly what we've been trying to do. We haven't necessarily executed that in the past games, especially with the last game that was more of a high press team, but I felt like tonight we got in there really comfortably from the start. The goal helped definitely for the nerves and just calming us down to control the game, but this is exactly how we want to play. We want to be a possession style team.
Any other questions? Mike?
Well, actually, Jackie told us at the press box that you scored the fastest goal in Pride history. Can you talk a little about making the record books tonight?
Well, also just the fact that we had a 5-0 win. I don't know if we've ever. Yeah, that's definitely the largest scoreline margin So I think tonight was just a really great night. We felt really good. We got on the scoreboard early. We never really stopped. You know, we felt like we broke them down pretty easily. And this is a team that was in fourth place, a team that has gained a lot of points against really good teams in this league. So it felt really good tonight to get that win and to break some pride records as well along the way.
We'll go to Victor. Probably last one.
Alex, just your thoughts on Maddie's retirement, her final game, and everything, and what were your words to her, after the game was over?
Maddie's retirement for sure came as a surprise, just because it wasn't at the end of season, but she had an opportunity she couldn't pass up, and I completely get it. I totally understand. The only bummer for us as a team, not her because she's going on to great things, is just how great of a teammate she really was. She was just so good for the locker room. She was so positive. She's a player that just worked hard always. She just never gave up. She's a player that always instilled confidence in her teammates, was so selfless. So she's just a great teammate. You know, I've been so grateful to be able to play with her these last 2 years, and so happy that I've gotten to know her. And, I wish her all the best, but we're definitely going to miss her on this team. She always brought a smile into work, and it was amazing.
Thank you, Alex.